Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to OK Aussie with Dyan and Matt. And it is game time. It is weekend fun. Let's see if it's going to be fun.
Fun.
I don't know if Dyan actually enjoys this particular game.
It's alright, Zara.
We're
going to win.
We haven't even started, but I'm beginning to feel that she might not be a fan of the traditional Scrabble. We have got the classic Scrabble. This game has actually got two options, two games in one, because it's a double-sided board. But we're going to do the traditional. So you've got your candles. How does candles help you play Scrabble? Does anyone want to tell me?
It's lights.
Anyone?
Me and lights. Don't act like you don't know.
Right.
Everything has to be lit.
Honey, you are fully lit.
It has to be lit.
Now, games can sometimes be a bit of a challenge for Dyan at the best of times.
I love lights.
You love lamp, you love lights. Excellent.
Do we get to choose a side?
We do. That's what I was just mentioning. Okay, so there's the Scrabble Together, which is that side of the board.
Let's
Never
just
played
keep
that.
it normal.
We're going to keep it classic, all right?
Normal.
We're going to go with the classic.
We do not like change, do we, sir?
No. And if you don't know, Dyan is autistic, ADHD, OCD. Throw a bit of Tourette's on the side. Neurologically, umbrella term, 22q, a genetic condition.
I
Anything
just go
can
like
happen.
this. And what's that?
I'm assuming we need those. Well, that's going to be your Scrabble thing to put your tiles on.
No, I know that. That's not what I meant. I was being sarcastic
Oh,
about something
okay.
else.
Now, obviously, we have all the tiles inside of the bag. We're going to place it in the middle because to start the game...
That's very loud.
Are we in sensory overload before we even start?
It is night time.
Right.
And you took me to the shops today.
I did.
Ooh, even with the headsets.
What are all these?
I was tired. I'm sitting on a heat pad.
What are those? Oh, these are Scrabble Together gold cards. Okay, well, we don't need those because we're not playing the Scrabble Together, so we'll put that to the side. That's another game. I have no idea. I'm not even going to get in.
Please,
God, there are cards.
let's not talk about... I can't
flying
even remember
everywhere.
how to play Scrabble.
Well, that's a good point because I'm going to go through this classic
what I
Scrabble
should say
before
is
we start.
I've never been able to play Scrabble. This is beyond my
It's for 8+.
mentality.
How old are you?
No, but that's what I'm just trying to say. I will always have to ask you for clarification on rules because I never remember. I've been playing it forever with assistance until I could write.
I'm going to also ask a question. In special education, because look, Dyan has got learning disabilities. She has got dyscalculia, dysgraphia, dyslexia.
Buddy. And me and my buddy used to win.
GDD and IDD, Global Developmental Delays, Intellectual Developmental Delays, all because of her chromosomal genetic condition 22q. So I'm assuming that games were used a lot as part of your special education processes as a child. Did you play Scrabble to work on your language skills?
No, my auntie and uncle just did the right thing and just played games with us.
Games are cool.
To educate us and have fun.
I agree. But a lot of time also your family was very alternative. You were off the grid at some point in time as well.
We played outside.
Yes.
That was our
when
that was our
sun
education.
went down, you had to come on in basically, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, board games do form the basis. And we have always traditionally
If the power
played
went out, we would play board games.
a lot of games anyway. Particularly when we go camping and out and about.
We have always loved games.
Now, Scrabble's not been a favourite for yourself, has it?
Because I struggle because I'm dyslexic.
Chris, you're very creative in making up your own words or flipping the letters. So
that's what they used to say.
The B's can
when
become
I was
P's
a kid
and
about
that sort of
this
variation.
Game.
I know.
Now it makes sense.
Now, I'm going to give you a...
Now it makes sense. I was making up
Max
words. My brother would say it all the time.
Right.
Mum, we need the dictionary. She's doing it again. She says it's a word. It's not.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a word.
Now...
But I honestly thought it was a word.
Right.
If it sounded right to me, it was like it was a word.
Okay.
And then he'd go, it's not in the dictionary. And I'm like... I think I got to an older age and I got to the point I was such a smart ass because that's how stupid... No, smart asses are stupid people. Let's be honest.
Okay.
So I eventually said, who wrote the dictionary? Because that's a word.
Wasn't one person, but...
That's how smart assy I was.
Now, would you like to use...
Don't touch my candles.
Would you like to use dictionary.com or the Cambridge Dictionary or the Oxford English Dictionary?
Don't trust me.
No, I'm going to help us. I'm going to put processes in place to make our life a little...
Max, if that was an actual candle, you'd be third-degree burns in the hospital right now.
And thank God we don't have actual
and
candles
the whole
for
house
either
would
of
be
you
burnt
two.
down. This is why I've got these.
Yes, for both of you.
For me and him.
Look, he's talking to it. You know it's distracting him.
My gingerbread man.
Okay, are we already on ADHD tangents?
It's not Christmas, but
See, I take her shopping and we get things like this.
And I scented him. He smells like gingerbread.
And what did you scent him with?
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread smell. Of course. Well, that's probably actually makes a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Because
I'm ready for Christmas.
I'm glad you're ready for Christmas.
Skipping Halloween.
Okay, well, we are skipping Halloween. Now, as I mentioned,
Except
do you
for
want
the
to
lollies.
use dictionary.com, the Cambridge Dictionary, or the Oxford, or you not Collins. Cambridge Dictionary. Okay.
Cambridge.
I'm going to dictionary.cambridge. We have the ability to do a lookup just to check. So we're making it easier.
He's fact checking me again.
No, not much fact checking.
No, everyone's fact checking me.
It's not about fact checking. I'm trying to make your life easier when we're playing a game. Wow.
No trust.
A bit sensitive, isn't she?
Never
On this
done
one?
anything to lose his trust. That's okay.
Now, I've also provided you for ease of use, and Max has already got yours. Yours is pink on blue. There's no gender specifics in this, but just happened to be the case.
Max is holding my notepad.
A pad.
See, pink.
And I borrowed her pens. Look at her pens.
Hey.
This is a sort of. She's got collections, many collections as an autistic.
Love pink.
Darling, if you put the blue one down, Max would love
love pink.
Max would love the blue one as well as the pink one.
Max, do you love that?
Oh my god. This is going to go, I don't know which one. Anyway, she does have, Dyan, lots of different collections. Pens are one of those. She has so many. And of course, they're going to be bright and sparkling and glistening. You've got scissors as a collection. Who has scissors as a collection? Well, she does.
Me.
Gemstones.
Except
Barbie
scissors
dolls.
are harder because there's
Many
not many
things.
pretty scissors out there.
Clocks. You have so many collections. Are you aware of this? You have an issue about collections.
Okay, the psychologist that diagnosed me. Okay, he had a PhD.
Okay, I understand he did. He was a lovely
to
man.
You.
I get
and
it.
I am supposed to go into my special interests.
You're
and
supposed
I'm supposed to enjoy my
You're meant to
collection
unmask.
so long as I do
Safely.
things I must do.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yes, exactly.
He told me autistics are lazy.
Indeed. Well, not all the time. They can be incredibly
No, I'm not,
hyper-focused,
but I'm just saying.
hyper-attentive.
Sometimes I can, because it's like
Right.
I can live in here quite happily.
Yes, you can.
I
Now,
don't know why everyone bothers me.
down on here, there is a letter distribution of how many letters
Not fair,
exist
Max.
in the Scrabble set. I think from memory there's about 100 tiles of letters
No
that
one
you can
ever
actually
told me.
have.
Has that always been on there?
No, I think it's maybe just on this version.
That's
Anyway,
cool.
I'm going to go through the rules just so that we're all familiar and
That's
just
great.
revise it. As you would have seen, we've been doing a few games, and games are a great activity for Dyan. It helps with her executive functioning. It helps with her memory, retention, retrieval. It helps with the communication skills. We're always trying to improve the brain training activities because with a deteriorating neurological condition that Dyan's got, these sort of things actually do help. It can cause a little bit of frustration.
Discrimination.
I know,
That's
right?
my
Limited
name.
number of Ys. All right, what's in the bag?
My middle name has a Y.
A-
My first name has a Y.
I've got
How
to
am
ask
I
why.
supposed to write my name?
I do have
I
to
know
ask
it's
that.
against the rules.
You
I've
can-
already tried that.
Oh,
in the
using
past.
naming conventions? No, you've got to use
people's
words.
names.
Right, let's revise the rules so we can get into this. You've got a tile bag. You've got 4 tile racks. In this case, we're using 2 of them. Each one of them is labelled. Scrabble on the front. So we're going to place our tiles there.
Right.
You can't show me yours. I don't
Mine's
know why.
down
It makes
here.
a difference. That's fine. I don't really care if people see. 100 letter
You can't
tiles.
play.
So the letters
No.
are in here.
No.
Each of the individual
No.
letters have obviously got a numeric
No.
score. And we're going to add up
Sure,
the score
the
as we
tattoo,
go along in the
man.
playing board. The letter tiles, there are 9. Jesus, what are you doing?
It's him.
You
I'm trying
did this.
to frighten him.
You brought the lights and you've attracted him.
You know
no,
what? Do you remember
Max.
we were playing and we were
You're so
halfway
involved.
through a game with our sons when they were younger. We were playing Monopoly. And our cat at the time was called California, Callie.
Callie,
She came right in the middle
Yep.
and rolled over.
in the middle of the
And
game.
we all went, ah! No
Yep.
one knew where anyone was at.
No, and that was the end of the game.
That was the end of the game.
Right,
And
so
you
Max.
are doing this and the darts. Do you remember her chasing the darts?
Right, done.
I had to get her. Luckily, she was an indoor-outdoor cat. This is a long time ago. She used to chase the darts. So
In mid-flight.
you and the boys would play darts.
She would
and
actually
she'd be
leap
like,
up
oh,
and
I'm
catch
like,
the darts
oh my
mid-flight.
goodness, this cat's gonna get like.
Okay.
Never did.
If you haven't noticed, Dyan
No.
has a hyperintensive
Oh my-
episodic memory. We can't stay focused on a single task. It will take a half an hour for us just to get going.
Okay,
She's going to go
I'm
on
shutting
tangents, in particular with ADHD, every which way. I'm trying to get just to the rules. Be with us. Enjoy it. It's actually quite funny. So, the letter tiles.
No.
There are 98 alphabet tiles
He's
with
gonna-
score values indicated by the number next to each letter. There are also 2 blank tiles that have no score value, which can be used as any letter that you desire. Once played, the letter it represents cannot be changed during the game, however. So if you choose a blank, you put it down, you say, I want this to be P because I want to make the word parrot, that will remain as a P for the rest of the game. Does that make sense? You weren't listening. Far out. Give me those. Give me those. Right, first of all, you remove all distractions. I'm removing the Max. This is what it's like. So, Max has stepped down. The tiles are taken away for the moment. The pen, now. Right. Fold your arms, and if you can't control yourself, sit on your hands.
That's safe, actually, because I don't
You'll
have
go
any
to. You
trust
have
in
no
myself.
control, have you? Wait till the Tourette's comes out. This could be something that goes anywhere. Right. So, what are you doing now? We were talking about the 2 blank tiles. If you come across a blank tile, what can you do with it? What can you do with a blank tile? What can you do?
Make it where you want.
Right. Can it change?
No.
Right.
I do remember that. Can you put it up in the sitting up position quickly?
And it has no score. Okay, I'm just going to change the
No
bed.
score.
Sorry, just had to adjust the alternating
I'm
air mattress
thinking.
for Dyan.
Otherwise.
Sensory overload because every sensation is just...
Quicksand.
Oh, quicksand.
I'm sitting on my
It's
hand.
an air mattress bed.
Okay, so it has no
Pressure
score.
care. No score. Thank you. Right.
I was listening.
Once played,
That's kind of a memory, but anyway.
it cannot be changed. The setup. We have opened the Scrabble board.
We have.
We're going to place the tiles, but you're not touching them until advised. The bag in the middle.
Yes, boss.
We're going to take 1 letter out each, and the letter that is closest to the letter A will be the person who starts.
Well, you're going to have to help me with that one, because that is not one.
How many letters in the
Do you
alphabet?
know what I did when
How
I
many
went to
letters in the alphabet?
teaching degree?
You went into a teaching degree.
Yeah, remember when I did like,
Conversion.
what was it? Was it 6 months of
6 months
the
conversion.
teaching degree?
Dyan studied in psychology.
This was
a
after.
long way into that.
Anyway,
Yep. Another degree part.
it was very embarrassing.
There was an
especially
option
because
for
I
her
was
to do a
going
conversion
be-
course.
Going to be teacher,
Teaching.
but like, yeah.
How'd that go for you?
Anyway, the lecturer said,
Yeah, the lecture.
can you all line up based on your first name, letter, the beginning letter, in alphabetical order, which means you're going to need to communicate and line up. And I ended up with the M's because I chose M for more, not D for Dyan. And she's like, why are you here? Oh, I thought it was the surname. No. Were you not communicating with others?
Hyperintensive
I was
episodic
like,
memories.
actually,
I've talked
no.
about one thing.
I was
All I'm
not
trying to do is
talking
get
to the
a
other
letter out of
people.
the bag to
That
work
was
out
the
who's going to
problem.
start. And we've gone off on
I
a
was
5-minute
listening to
tangent.
everybody else.
This is everyday life.
I got
You
it
imagine
so
going
wrong.
to doctors and clinic appointments and we go on
I couldn't
tangents.
talk.
60 tangents in 1/2 hour.
Very
This is done.
stressful.
Thank you for sharing. We appreciate your sharing.
Don't bring your dirt onto my bed. How dare you, you dirty, dirty rat.
He's a cat,
Oh
not a
my-
rat. Can we
Mm.
start the game now?
Yep.
Okay. Would you like to choose, ladies first, would you like to choose
All right.
8 tiles from the bag? Whew.
We had a Disney one, remember?
I think I grow old
Remember we
just
had a
doing
Disney
this.
one with the kids?
I don't care. Thank you.
Oh, it should be that way, shouldn't it?
That's because the number is at the bottom. Correct.
It can only be an I, can't it? Because there's no numbers.
There are no numbers. This is not an alpha
checking.
numeric. This is a alpha. How many letters in the alphabet?
26.
26.
Good.
Lovely.
Yes. Right. So is mine before yours or yours before mine?
Is there something on this board that will help you work out alphabetical order? Is there something already
No.
on this board? Okay, let me rephrase. Somewhere on the board, there is something which will help you with alphabetical order.
Oh, I haven't got my glasses.
Would you like your glasses?
I don't know. There is no P. There's no P, there's an I.
Let me hint you again.
Where's the P?
Honey,
What?
there is definitely something on the board which will actually help you with alphabetical order if you have a look.
Oh, Oh, okay.
Did you find something?
Yeah.
Excellent. What is that? How does that work?
Well, that's showing my boobies.
Let's have a look at what it actually
is. So that one is me. And where are you? Where's the P? Oh, so I come before you. There you go.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Thank goodness.
Right,
so now
you've
actually got a reference point that you can actually utilise to actually help you do this process.
Go back in the bag?
Yes, they can all go back in the bag now.
Okay. So I go first.
Right. So the next
Do you want me
part
to take
of
my tablet?
Would that give me an unfair advantage? Yes, you can take your tablet. We have a very rigid sleep routine. No, Google Home Automation has said
you turned my little light.
No, I didn't. I turned those lights off because it was attracting the cat. Once the cat was attracted, you were distracted. Getting rid of the distraction helps you to focus.
Oh, look, I took them all today. Congratulations to me.
Yes, indeed. Okay, we do have a very set sleep hygiene routine that starts from about 5:15 in the afternoon and goes through progressively. It's currently just gone to 9 p.m.
Just 20.
And that's still not going to make you go to sleep. So anyway, we're working on wearing her down for the night time so that she can become sleepy. Can you go to the next phase of this, which is where we will actually choose what we actually need. So,
go.
Each player is now going to, in turn, draw 7 new tiles and place them on your rack. Place them on your rack. 2. Okay, we're going to be doing some rack play. 3. Here we go.
Don't look.
I'm not looking.
4.
I am definitely not looking.
You are.
Nope, I am not looking.
6. 7, you said, didn't you?
Did I?
Some rude words there. No, actually, no, there's not. Stop! You're looking!
Okay, first and foremost,
looking.
Why is it that your mind has immediately gone to rude letters in creating rude words? What are you? 5? We're not going to get anywhere in this game, are we? Bear with me.
It says porn.
How many tiles do I need, honey?
It was not intentional.
You chose them randomly, so I know that it's not intentional.
Is it the Cambridge Dictionary?
The Cambridge Dictionary is right here. Would you like to check and find out how many points you get with that? 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Now, for transparency...
That's terrible. Should I type it in? Okay.
Would you like to place your tiles here so people can see, so that we have an open game as we go through this exercise? And that means I can also assist you if you wish to. Why would you want to put it into that position? How does your mind even work?
No.
Right.
I moved the P over to here because I was going to reshuffle all of them, but it just grabbed me because it was like that was already there.
Okay.
I went, as I sound out everything I do,
yes.
I took it from that was here. And I went, porn. Porn. And
it hit.
And then that was it.
And I think the game's finished at that point in time.
No, it's not.
Okay, now you've got a pen and a paper to keep your scores. Your scores are down the bottom right of each of the tiles. Here are the rules. Placing the first word. Let's check the rules and see if you remember these or agree with them. Or be creative. I know you are. You do what you like. As the first player, you're going to combine 2 or more of your tiles. 2 or more, so you can't have a 1-letter word. So you can't put an I down as a word. It's got to be a 2-letter word.
I know that. So, I have played this before.
I'm just clarifying because you can be creative when it comes to your rules. 2 or more tiles to form a word and place them on the board to read either across or down with 1 tile on the center square, the star. So you must have 1 tile on the center square to start off with. Okay. You cannot do it diagonally. Remember? Diagonal words are not allowed.
Okay.
To score, you're going to add up all the values of the numbers on the tiles plus any premium values from the premium squares. So, for example,
double letter,
triple letter. Okay, so you're going to work on all that. Okay.
I have played before.
Excellent. Once you've completed your turn, you're going to keep your score, and then I'm going to take my turn. You're going to draw as many new tiles as you've played to always keep 7 tiles in your rack. Does that make sense? So if you put down 3 tiles, what are you going to draw from the bag? 3 tiles. Easy peasy, right? Sweet. Okay. Are there any other questions on any of the permitted words? Okay. What is she allowed to put? You may play any words listed in a standard English dictionary. We're using the Cambridge Dictionary. Except only spelt with an initial capital letter, abbreviations, prefixes and suffixes.
It's there.
So this is except. Words requiring apostrophes and hyphens, and words recognised as hate speech. Is that a hate speech? I think it's inappropriate. Once the tile's been placed on the board, it may not be moved unless the word is successfully challenged. So if you put a word down like, I don't know, blitzmanic, and you think that's a word, then we'll have to check it in the English dictionary to actually see what's actually going on. Okay? Deal?
How do we clear it?
Now you've got a browser history
now
for what
CIA
you've searched.
are going to look at my porn.
They're going to look at exactly. You have got an internet
porn,
record.
It's a dictionary about the word porn.
Oh god, this is going to go downhill. There's an added 50 bonus point. Any player who plays.
Dear.
Any player who plays. Okay, now what are you doing? Why is it that you?
I clicked ads. Why would I?
Can we stick with the dictionary? I'm in charge of the dictionary. Okay.
Headache.
Oh, I'm getting one. Right, there is a 50-point bonus. If you play all 7 of your tiles in a single turn, you get a premium of 50 points added to the score.
That's amazing.
Right. The end of the game is when all tiles have been drawn and one of the 2 players has used all the tiles in your rack. Am I keeping you up? All possible plays have been made and all players have passed twice in consecutive turns. So if we pass consecutively because we can't create a word twice, what are you doing?
I can't get anymore. Can we just shut up?
Okay, I am going to...
Just play.
Let's play.
And you just
the rules
tell
are here in case...
No, just tell me when I'm wrong. I don't care.
I haven't read them all, so... Alright, you go first. Go.
A balanced ego. I have good self-esteem. You can criticize me.
No worries.
As long as it's constructive and respectful,
Okay.
I'm fine. You can tell me that's wrong,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah.
Do you have
All
any
good.
strategies when you look at your rack of tiles, like a rack of land?
Don't. Can I think of a strategy?
I'm just asking you and seeing if you have any strategies that you look at. Okay. Alright, let's go with the thinking part. No worries. She's thinking. Quietly, she is thinking at home. How's that thinking going? Is there a timer?
Oh, right. This.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's more points. Let's go with the bonus.
Ah, she's thinking of points in her strategies.
All
I like
right.
this.
You ready?
Oh, we're ready.
In the centre tiles.
Centre tile.
Yeah.
Yep. What's happening? We're going to do...
I hope I'm spelling it right.
Okay.
So, sip.
Sip. Okay.
Like you sip from a drink. Is that okay?
No problems from my perspective.
All
Now,
right. 3 tiles.
3 tiles.
1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3.
Well done.
Oops, don't bump that off there. That'll fall and they'll go everywhere. All right, hang on. I've got an A, an O. I've got 2 O's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it says Jordan. And a H.
H.
Or don't they say H?
They do. They say H. A-I-T-C-H.
Okay, but I call it H because it's have. H.
Okay, no worries.
Why would you torture the special needs child to say...
I don't know.
The
Why would you?
H.
Okay.
No, the
Well,
H for have.
Luckily, we're not doing phonetics
had,
and we're not needing to work on how to
had.
sound the words.
Okay, why don't we say a H instead of H?
I have no idea. Those teachers tortured you, apparently. Now, have you worked out your score?
Oh, 3, 4, 5.
Is it? There's no bonus points underneath?
No.
Okay, so you've got a 5. Brilliant.
You've already got a plan, don't you?
Right, so I've just put the word in
lens
right underneath there.
That's
now,
pretty
because
cool.
of that, there's no up scores or anything else.
No.
So it still takes a value of all of
4.
those. So I've got a score of 4 to start off with. No worries.
Okay.
I need to replace 3 letters back in, and we're off and racing. She's thinking.
This is kind of what I am. Okay, now I just used 1, 2, 3, but there is a triple letter. So 2, 4. Is 4 correct, or do I get the P?
I think you get the P. That's the way
so
we're playing
4
it.
plus 3. Oh no, triple.
Triple.
So that's a 3.
3.
It's a 1,
okay.
right?
Yep.
3, 4, 5.
Plus
7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I doing wrong?
No, are you sure that's 8?
No.
So have you done the triple? Yes.
3, 4, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. Top
plus 3 is 8.
Perfect. What's your cumulative score now?
5 plus 8. 13.
13. Well done. How many tiles do you need?
Oh, 3.
No worries.
1, 2, 3.
Well done. Okay, I'm going to put a very simple word down. I'm going to put the word rats in. There's a double word score on the 1. So that becomes 2.
There's a lot of
3,
1 tiles,
4,
you know.
plus the top one is 5.
They don't really give you much scores.
5 on the top of the basis of 8 is 9. My cumulative score is 9. I've just used 3 tiles. So I'm going to replace. You are winning. You're doing exceptionally well. Good stuff, you. Right, you'll go again.
Okay. Except it wouldn't spell it the right way. It spells it the way I understand.
Do you want to show us your tiles just so they can see what we're playing with?
Beam.
Okay, no worries. Thank you for sharing.
And this is hard.
Why do you find it hard?
Takes a lot of creativity.
Okay. Are you looking for words or small words inside of your collection on your tile holder?
I'm looking at things like the S and the L and what I can make with that, with those two.
Are you looking at those as starting the letter, ending the word, or in the middle of a word? Okay, so expand your horizons. They can go at the end of a word. They can go in the middle of a word.
Oh my goodness.
Brilliant.
I put 4.
That's really good. So,
Alien.
are any of those double or triple word scoring?
Only that is double.
Okay, so the last one,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Brilliant. Add 6 to your score and then work out what the cumulative score is.
6, plus 3.
6 plus 3 is what?
9.
Oh, brilliant.
19.
Okay.
What I'm on. My pen! It's starting to...
How many tiles did you just use?
Oh, 4. There's fluff on here.
Okay.
Ah, the cleaners has been today. I don't like getting anything on the floor. I can't pick up the tiles.
Are you finding difficulty? Why?
I just can't seem to manage
It's not your
it.
dystonia with your hand gripping?
No,
You're just finding different with dexterity to be able to do that,
Yeah.
right? Okay, no problems at all.
I've got 2 J's. I'm like, oh, no, it's a U. My finger was on it. Thank goodness. I was going to say, how am I going to use 2? You don't. I've got a V. That's an unusual one. Oh, this is a big score.
Oh, you got some big letters in that combination, haven't you?
Yes. What have you found?
I don't know at the moment. I'm having to have a little
Have I got
think.
the right number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We haven't needed the dictionary.
No, we haven't had to use the dictionary as yet, have we?
That's a good sign.
Okay, I'm going to go with something simple.
Mm.
And I'm going to put these letters into play, which is simply fat.
That's a terrible
4,
word.
5. There's no other X upwards. So
Okay.
4, 5, 6 is my score.
F is a big one. 4.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So my cumulative score at the moment is 15. I've just used
Mine's 9.
2 tiles, so I'm going to replace 2 more tiles into here.
Winning.
You're doing brilliantly.
Okay.
Okay.
So, oh, don't have S anymore. You took away my
I'm sorry,
S.
did I steal your
You
S?
took away my S.
That's terrible, Muriel.
I don't think I can do anything. No, Maxie. I don't think I can do anything.
Would you like a help or a suggestion?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's have a look at this, which is your tiles at the moment. Okay. Now you've actually interestingly put a combination there, which is a name of a
Kiev.
place, right?
Or Kiev.
Or a Kiev.
Place.
Right. So I'm going to give you a suggestion. I'm not going to tell you where, but I'm going to take the E for the moment out. Can you see something by doing that?
Yes. Oh, that's a 444.
Mm.
What? Can it be a place?
Well, it's also a name of something. Kiev, as you mentioned, was the name of a chicken meal. It's chicken Kiev, or a Kiev shortened. We'll go with that.
I used
Okay.
3 today. Okay, so
What's the
5,
score? Right.
6, 7.
Mm-hmm. So do you want to do your triple first?
4, 8, 12.
Okay, so your triple is 4, 8, 12. So it's 4 and you've tripled it, so it's 12.
And this
Then,
is 7.
okay, so you want to add 12 and 7 together. 12 and 7.
On my pen.
Got my pen. 12 and 7.
Okay, now I have to add the 2 19s together.
So
It adds
19.
up to 19.
Perfect. And 2 19s together.
If I put 2 20s,
Okay, that's a good way.
40,
And take away.
and I take 2 away.
Perfect. So 2 from 40.
40, take 2, 38.
38. Your cumulative score is 38. That was a good way of doing it. By rounding up your 19s to 20, adding an easy number grouping, and then taking away that differential is an easy way to do calculation. Well done, you're 38. Now, how many tiles did you use and how many do you need to replace before you continue?
3.
Okay, choose 3. Are you finding it fairly easy, the game, for yourself at the moment?
No, I'm very exhausted.
So it's mentally exhaustingly, cognitively exhausting you.
Yeah.
How does that make your body feel at the moment?
Tired.
Tired.
Spacey.
Do you feel that you're slowing down?
Yeah.
Okay. Now look, there may be also an accumulation of your night routine and night medication, so that takes away from the fun part.
It doesn't feel... Scrabble's never felt fun for me.
And what's the rationale behind that?
If we were sitting like somewhere by the pool or sitting outside or, you know, just sitting here because the power went out and there's nothing to do, we went really, 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 really slow.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd enjoy it.
Okay.
But...
So there's no rush. There's no timer on. You don't have to. You can get up and walk around, get a drink,
no,
bake a cake.
You have no idea how slow I would play it. But anyway.
Tell us about that. I want to hear. Why is that better for
Probably
you?
half a day.
Is there a problem with that?
Because...
Do you know that some games of chess have actually expanded over years? In the old days, they actually used to do, you know how people would write letters and have pen pals? Some people would do that with chess games, and they'd actually do a single move at a time, write the letter, put it in the post, have to travel, receive it, they'd make the move, then the person would write and send the move back. And that would go backwards and forth. And in the old days, now it takes a long time.
When I was a teenager.
Well, you can, so you can relate to that. So there's no time limit. This is also something which we could step away and come back at another day, leaving everything where it is. Of course, we'd have to protect it from the cat.
Yes.
But it's one of those things that you could do if you're feeling like you're exhausted or not well. And that's the thing about working with a disability. You can take breaks, okay? Don't feel any pressure. You're doing exceptionally well, because I also think there's a bit of inhibition coming from childhood experiences in the classroom, special education, hyper focused on getting things right. And there's also triggers with difficulties of spelling, the struggles on numeracy, counting, addition.
Yes.
Am I getting that right? Or am I being embarrassed if I don't get it wrong?
I forgot this bit, like I was saying, you know how...
The score part,
Oh, thank goodness it's just letters.
Yep.
And then when I started scoring, because it's been a while since I've played, it's like...
Yeah.
Oh, but there is numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got to add them up and then add it up.
Don't come up. No, I've done
There's
this.
like 2 processes of adding it. No, 3 processes. No, Bubba.
Okay, interruption.
There's 3 processes. I've got to look out for these squares.
Yeah.
And add it up. Then I've got to add it up. Then I've got to put it here and add it up.
Right.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work, isn't it? To be honest.
Even the beginning was like, oh my goodness, can we just like roll the dice?
Just get into it and
From
get started.
1 to 6?
Yeah.
And just go, do you want to go first? Because I don't really care. You can go first every time. I don't care.
Right.
I don't think autistics are very competitive.
Okay, that's interesting that you say that. Do you think?
I think we have more fun when everyone's enjoying something and just it's equal. It's a social justice thing.
So if you're taking away the pressure of scoring...
Most people do it competitively. Think about the general population.
Sure.
Not someone that's autism aware.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
They are, don't look at my things. Oh.
Sure.
And they get and I'm just like...
Playing for sheep stations, basically. Becomes too stressful
I'm
for you?
overwhelmed. Now, it's different if it's your family, I think, because family have... you've grown up together. You have a inbuilt system of communication. Everyone knows everyone. And it's just, it's okay that way. But when it's like people that, you don't know very well, they don't know your struggle, they don't help you.
No, and that...
They compete with you, the same as anybody else, but you've got a disadvantage with learning disabilities.
So I hear the competition.
So you can't, and then it's not fun because...
Not fun. And shouldn't games be fun?
Because I find
enjoyable?
Not all neurotypicals, but a lot of neurotypicals do it to power trip.
Power over someone
they
else.
get so overly excited about beating you, and it's like, it's not that you're not happy for them. It's just that, like, is that what the game is for?
So what is the game for?
Is to put someone down so that you can be the winner.
Right.
That's not how my family presented games to us as kids.
Games are a fun thing.
Games is like fun, and it's just a
Interaction.
game. You don't take it that seriously.
Yeah.
And
together.
of course you do during the game. But it's like I said, it's family banter. You know it is. But when it's with
joking
friends,
around,
they don't do it so gentle.
Okay.
They're more like vicious, malicious, all that kind of stuff.
So that part of it, the highly competitive
it doesn't make
part,
it fun. It's like, oh,
the
okay.
pressure, the one-upsmanship, or making you feel the way, takes away from the enjoyment where you like to be able to play in a relaxed manner.
Yeah.
Enjoy the banter backwards and forwards. Have some fun over it. Take
if
the
it's
stress.
with your
Even take the scoring
family,
away.
you could be completely losing, which was always me in Monopoly. I was always losing, but it was always funny.
Yeah.
Because it was like, okay, well, here's all of my money. Ow.
Back her out. Okay.
I'm actually bankrupt.
Yeah.
Didn't know what that word really meant most of the time,
Do you
but
know
I
what it means
eventually
now?
learned. Yes.
Okay, so you understand that.
And but it was funny because yes, they would laugh at you, but it's not the same way. It's not a malicious
It's
way.
not malicious. Okay. Did you notice that you're winning at the moment?
Yeah, but
How does that make you feel?
I'm more focused on, am I enjoying the game? I'm not enjoying the game.
Yeah. Okay.
So the winning doesn't matter to me. It's the enjoyment of the game.
Yeah, and I think it's an important part too.
That means that saying's true. The process, it's not the end result. And it's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
And
true.
you can take away things like I said, the scoring
I
part
don't care
of
if
things.
I'm winning. It's like I'm not having fun.
Yeah.
Because for me, there's a lot of stress.
Yeah, and I don't like things being stressful. What would make things better for you to remove
I guess
stress?
if I wasn't doing it on a video, but it's not you guys.
No. And we do this as a
It's not
learning
you guys.
exercise to
But
share
it's just,
what's happening.
if I was to do this again, I'd probably like do it in a relaxed way with us, with snacks and relax
drinks,
and come back and forth,
backwards and
heaps
forwards.
of breaks, lots of fidget toys.
Fidget toys? That sounds good.
Me able to, I don't know, almost like have my struggles. And it's not that you guys, me doing it publicly, that you seeing my struggles, that anyone would make fun of me or anything. It's not that I think that, or I care if someone did that. It's more about, when you are vulnerable, just like, with our physical health, don't we? Yeah. We don't always take a certain picture of ourselves when we're at our sickest. We might take a picture when we're having like, I'm having a good patch and I'm wearing something nice, so I'll take a photo today. Like, it's the same kind of thing with autism. Like, sometimes you just don't want to be seen in your complete zone of just struggle,
stress,
having a cry over it, when others might perceive that as, oh my gosh, she's crying because she's not winning. I'm winning, but I want to cry.
But you still crying,
because
right?
I'm struggling.
So for the people at home who are watching this, we do this for the education and
my
advocacy.
brain training.
And first of all, yes, there's that part. We do it for your benefits, so that look, and brain training can be actually very stressful. Even learning to
after seizures is harder.
Learning to speak again, learning to walk again, doing those sort of things, even pushing through on the exercise to build up the strength for joint stability, the muscle strength.
Well, my neck isn't coping.
Those things might cause
my neck
pain.
Is not good,
they
guys.
might cause your struggles, your internal sense where my body is not working the way I want it to work.
I'm really concerned when they do the contrastivity of my neck, how bad it's.
So it's that aspect of those things. But we are doing the brain training at the end of the day. But we're also doing it for the channel because it does provide insights for people to understand.
Yeah.
What is your challenge? As a person who is 51 years of age chronologically, you've got a debilitating condition that's deteriorating your body. Neurologically, you're affected with multiple different types of seizures, dystonia, ataxia, dysphagia, aphasia, migraines. Your body and your brain aren't working the way that they used to. I mean, you went to university, you studied psychology, you have resolved some of the most complex questions. You've written essays. But that's
what I was thinking during this.
You've read libraries of books.
How can this be happening? And even when I did my, the teaching, part of the teaching degree, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was so embarrassed. It's like, how can I be a a distinction, high distinction psychology
Honours
student to
yeah.
like being, you know, I can't even line up in the right alphabet because I can't even follow instructions and go under my first name initial.
Yep.
And even that, because I was being non-verbal in that moment, I was listening to everybody else going, are you A, are you B, are you D, are you C, are you whatever? And I was just following them, but followed also a different instruction of I went to my surname M, not my first name D for
now,
Dyan.
that I'd actually absolutely expect for you to do because being so classically autistic.
Yeah, but the lecturer was like, what is wrong with you?
Well, you've got autism. And with that comes auditory processing. And you can do one instruction at a time. And you need to do that instruction before you move on to make sense.
It was day
high pressure situation.
She just wanted to do an icebreaker.
But that's not an icebreaker.
Not a fun
That's actually
one.
a high stress. And this activity
Everyone else was stressed too.
This activity can be a high stress for you. Even when you're having success, even if you're winning, you've shown some of the challenges. And also because of your brain, and like I said, we're doing things to brain train. But even just counting, whether you're having to use your fingers, you're a person who's done mathematics, statistics. You have worked in complex mathematical algorithms and information technology, and yet it's showcasing why we do this thing to educate about it.
Yeah, but that's the thing, like,
It's okay. It's not a problem, sweetie. Tell us about it. That's what it's here for.
Even though I would get really good grades and was called into the head of psychology
the dean's office.
Commendations, it's still, every time I made a mistake, I was counting with my fingers and being laughed at by others.
Okay.
Even my own friends.
Yeah, friends and
wasn't
family.
Easy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? There is absolutely no laughing going on here.
So even though I could do that, I still had to do certain things, or how I hold my pen, or I was always criticised.
And where does that come from?
Well, it's just happened my whole life. I'm just judged.
You have been judged and conditioned.
For how I make a cup of coffee, for how I make
every
a cup
action.
of tea, for everything I do. It's like,
through your
oh,
schooling
let me do it
or your
because you
failings.
can't do it.
As an autistic, your struggles, for you not being diagnosed with 22q, which is a neurodevelopmental condition, having autism, ADHD, which are neurodevelopmental conditions, affected by Tourette's, again, neurological. You're trying to perform at a neurotypical level, and yet you're incredibly high-performing autistic, okay, trying to struggle in the outside world, who didn't understand you, didn't know you, didn't have grace to give you accommodations. And if you want to count with your fingers and take your shoes off and count with your toes, that's perfectly fine.
I should have been just in the Big Bang Theory
Big Bang
show.
Theory, you should have been, really.
Out there.
And that's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, the things they talk about.
I know, because you'd enjoy that. You enjoy some really intense information and knowledge, and you'd be able to add to that and contribute to that, because you know a lot about science and some really incredibly intensive things with your hyper focuses. But sometimes when we do the basics, it can be struggling. I say to you, you're high functioning in certain areas, but you can't even tie your shoelaces. And for some people, that can be embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're so brave. And I think you're also so brave at putting yourself out on the channel and showcasing your vulnerabilities of what you struggle with. That's why people need to stop
thinking that a non-verbal, it means that they're not intelligent.
Yeah.
It makes me sad that people think that, when we know through Helen Keller that wasn't true.
Correct. That's actually very true as well. Let's finish off the game, because I just want to finish off one more round each and see, because I know what you're going to do. You're going to achieve a great score here, but that makes no difference to you, as you said.
I'll try.
You'll try. I think you've done incredibly well, and I'm hoping that the people at home have also been able to see a bit more of an insight, the stresses, the struggles when these sort of things are posed. Diane's been incredibly brave just to participate and play a game that she knew already up front. Oh, I don't like that because I've had past bad experiences, or people who make fun of her, maybe while they're playing Monopoly or whatever else. We have an absolutely relaxed relationship and openness here of support, encouragement, and that's what I'm really.
Remember when we played with a couple? We played. What's that? Lots of different questions, variety questions.
Oh,
Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit. That's the one. Yep.
And yeah, he kept saying, you know, I can't believe she won, and because I won. And I just didn't feel good.
Because
it was like we were all similar ages.
Yeah.
You know, we were very, very all close in age, and it really, it just hurt my feelings.
Yeah, because it's a nasty thing to say.
Because I thought, oh, so am I the designated dumb chick?
Yeah, well, but you beat them.
I guess because I was a housewife, you know, housewives are stupid.
But yes, you went to university,
I
studied
didn't even
psychology.
deserve a car, apparently.
Okay, but that's how someone has made you feel. Okay, and even that comment just then, and there's some bitterness behind it because you were made to feel that you didn't even deserve.
Because it's not even
to
a
be able
big
to have
deal.
a
It's
car
actually to
as a
get my
housewife.
children
Why?
around to their sports and everything.
Right.
It was never really my car. It was never really my life. By the time I'd raised my children, even into adult years, which I'll always raise my children or be there for my children in adult years.
Yeah.
But the fact is, by the time they left, you know, I got sick. I've never had a life.
No, and you've had a lot of challenges to juggle through because of having disabilities.
Yes.
It's
I never got to have a career.
Conditions, exactly. But the words from other people can actually really tear us down. You know the old saying, sticks and stones, and that's what can actually happen in this case. And that's why I'm so proud of you.
Well, I didn't feel like I deserved a car.
Well, you did, and you deserve so much more than that as well.
It was really, it's not even a fancy car, it's just a car, and it really is mainly to get my children around.
Yeah, I understand that. Right, last go for each of us as we wrap up our game of Scrabble. I hope it's been an insight for all the people at home, and if you have found it a bit of an insight, or you have comments, questions, ideas, or suggestions, do leave them below as well. Okay, so let's have a look at your words. Can you turn your words around so we can see it this way? So it helps us at home to be able to see a little bit more. Okay, so I can see your letters.
See, I've got head there.
Okay.
Because I thought, you know, does that help in any way?
Right, that's an interesting way of looking at it, absolutely.
But, yeah, I don't know.
So, when you're looking at the board, you have got some interesting points. You'll look at starter points or end points. So, K up the top is free, so you can either add to the beginning or go to the end. Okay, either which way. You're a bit narrowed in the rest of those areas. You can come off the A and go down that way.
Right.
You can come off the N or include the M, either M as a starting, M as an end point, or M in the middle. You can use the F as a starting point. So you've got those variations to work from. Does that give you any sort of help?
No. Like, I've looked at most of the ones you just said.
Okay.
And
so a lot of the time we look at
anything here that would match that.
Okay, no worries. Let me have a look. Okay, so I'm going to give you a suggestion. Sometimes when we place the letters out like this, it limits us.
It messes with our head, doesn't
Correct.
it? Messes with our head.
Okay. I'm going to give you a simple suggestion of a 3-letter word that you can put together, and it is going to use these letters here at the beginning, the J and the A. The J, because it's a high scoring point, is going to help you in this instance. The A is going to be the middle, it's the vowel, and you're going to use one of the letters on the board. That's going to be the ending point, the last letter in the combination, to make a 3-letter word. Now, I'm not telling you, I'm just giving you the specifics so you can start to look. Jam, okay. So what you're noticing there is, again, I'm not totally spoon feeding. I'm actually making Dyan still think, but I'm giving her some hints. I'm building up those hints to make her still look and still to think. She's still going through the process, so she's having ownership and control of being part of this process, and will have a sense of achievement by doing this, and still can actually do the calculations.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. Yes, you got 8 at the beginning, a 1, and the 3. But the 3 is on a double word score, so you get a 6 for that last one. So it's 8, 1, and 6.
I'm just trying.
8, 1, and 6. What does that add up to be?
What?
8.
What?
So 8, 1, 6. What do those 3 numbers add together?
Yeah, that's what I was adding. 7 plus 8. Right?
Yep. Okay, you're doing it that way. No
That's
worries.
how I was doing it.
Okay. So what do you get?
15.
15. Perfect. And what's your cumulative score when you add that up?
So 15. Please, no. Okay, well, I'm going to do 45 and then add the 3, so it's 48. Oops. Is that right?
So you're adding 38 and 15 together. So you can see the working out that Dyan's actually doing here. So we know that if we add the 38 and the 5, it already becomes 43. Then we're adding a 1, it becomes 53. So this is what Dyan's done in her calculations over here. She's
I
actually
don't like
got 48.
odd numbers, so I separate the odd numbers.
So the answer to the way you're doing it in the calculations is wrong. So that didn't actually work out for you.
No.
So you got 38 and you're adding a score of 15 to it. So when you add the 38 and the 15...
You get 45.
No. Where do you get 45?
30 plus 15 is 45. And then you got the leftover 3. Oh, no, you got leftover 8. 45 plus 8.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Break it down slowly and use your fingers if you need to. First of all, work on the ones
well, that's
column.
13. You put a 1 there and a 3 there, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct, you do.
53.
53. Okay, so you've got there in the end. Well done, you.
I nearly forgot how to do them.
That's okay, so you've worked that back around.
Okay,
so
so
53
I'm right,
is your final
right?
score. Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
Right, can I find...
I've taken a whole page to work out mine.
But that's okay, but you got there. All right. So, I've got one last score to go to see whether I can increase my score. Can I do anything with this? I don't know if I can.
Really?
Oh, I don't know.
You can.
I'm not sure.
Don't let me win. That's
I'm not
annoying.
letting you win
I
at all.
don't want any pity. That will make me angry.
Don't do that. Absolutely. If I'm going to beat you, I'm going to beat you fair and square.
Yes. If you can win, you need to do that. That's...
I'm looking.
I don't
I'm
want
looking.
pity.
I'm looking closely. You can see my letters. I've got a blank, which means it can be anything.
Here,
I know,
then it can
right?
end in a K. There's 2 double letters.
Right.
And there's a double word there.
Right.
Oh, double word. Didn't know that was double word. Okay, so basically you could go across here, but going and ending in a K will give you 2 double letters.
Oh my goodness
What
me.
have you got that ends in K?
Well, you know what? I don't
you?
know, but I'm going to do something else over here. I'm actually going to go for the letter or the word food,
food
is what I've put down. Now, I get the 4 at the beginning.
There's
I've got a double score here, so that's 2, and 4 and 2 is 6, 7, 8, 9. So my score at the end, as I add 23 and 9, becomes...
Is that the best you could do?
That's the best I could do.
You're being honest.
Of course I'm being honest.
Sometimes I'd rather you saw let me win.
Did you? How did that make you feel?
Not really that good, but good in the sense that he was being nice.
I think it's a nice thing, because he wasn't always nice. So I'm actually glad you had some nice moments.
But like,
that's picking you up a little bit. He's trying.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. I got a final score
I don't
of
like pity,
32. You got a final score of 53. Well
wow,
done, you.
53.
Congratulations. You achieved incredibly well, and I'm really impressed with your alien word that you got. That's a really big 5-letter word.
I like aliens.
I thought that was pretty impressive, actually.
It's pretty cool.
Okay. Now, look, that's the first time that we've played Scrabble in years, if not decades. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, not since the kids.
No, so decades.
We had a Disney one.
And you've obviously had deteriorating neurological things, and we can see some of the struggles that you've gone through in doing that. You would improve the more that you do that, and I'd actually hope that we could actually make this more of a fun game without maybe take away the scoring, take away the camera, and actually just get into it, because again, it does practice your vocabulary.
Maybe without the scoring, because my enjoyment in games is just doing the actions of it and chatting and just good snacks and whatever else. But
well, I'm pretty impressed, because at the beginning we got some nice stories from you, which is part of your hyper-intensive episodic memories, and that's quite funny. You had to obviously refocus, because you do find it difficult between the cat and all these other distractions.
Well, I was very hyper before you put the camera on. I was having my power hour.
It's the power hour of ADHD, and it's now 9:42 p.m. But you've got through this, and you did actually incredibly well, and I'm really proud of you. Well done, you.
Thank you.
No, it was good.
Thanks for helping me with.
That's okay. And did you notice we didn't have to use the dictionary once? It's a tool that was there in case you needed to use it. So we've used the iPad, we've made it available, but it's not something which Dyan's had to reach to actually try and find. And sometimes some of the tips are just changing some of the letters around, or looking at where you're starting or endpoints, or reminding you, but they don't have to be starting or endpoints. They can be in the middle of the word, and it helps you to work out your vocabulary and things that you go with it. So it was a good activity.
Did help because I forgot that strategy.
Strategy.
I was taught that strategy by my auntie and uncle, my brother, and I forgot.
Sure. And I also noticed even with your mathematics, there's some things there which made it a little bit more convoluted for you that I could show you in a different way to make it a little bit easier to do your additions.
So by the time I was actually able to do that kind of maths, which was very delayed to others, but I was doing it that way, and that in year 7, when they were transitioning me to do it, you know, with assistance with the other kids, which really is not the same thing still, but I added up differently, and it got to the point where the way I added up, I lost points.
Right.
And I had an argument with them because I was like, but I got the right answer, why does it matter how I got there?
Sure.
And that went in loops in high school, like you wouldn't believe.
Because they are trying to teach you in ways that can expand without having a limited way of doing it.
And I was just not getting that, and I was refusing to cooperate
also expand with bigger number groups.
I couldn't change how I had taught myself. Because dyslexics and dyscalculia, people with dyslexia and dyscalculia, we actually teach ourselves.
Correct. That's so true.
There is no curriculum for us. So I had taught myself a certain way, and so when I had to show the working out, he goes, I can see what you're doing, but it's not the right working out. And I'm like, but I keep getting the right answer. Right. So I was mad.
And you understand that what he was trying to do is teach you some foundations that would expand into more complex problems. Wrong. That's okay. You're allowed to think that as well.
But I do understand what you're saying, but I still think that it doesn't matter. I got there.
Sure.
But I do get what you mean, though. I do understand if you break down learning why,
Absolutely. Well, I'm very proud of what you've done here, and it's been a good exercise. And I hope the people at home have enjoyed us through this exercise. Look, you might be a Scrabble aficionado, you love it, you enjoy it, that's great, you've got lots of tips involved in it. We may have butchered the game a little bit, but we had fun, and that's the main thing. We enjoyed doing what we were doing. We were interactive, and we've actually picked up and improved. And Maximus has come to actually help us as well. As usual,
help us pack it
he's
up.
always here, whether it's at the beginning or the end, he's always around. So guys, a big thumbs up of encouragement. Please give Dyan a like and a comment. You know what? She's trying very hard.
It's all about you
and
now.
And you can see some of the struggles that go with this.
He wants our attention.
He does want our attention. Funny about that. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in another episode real soon. Bye for now, guys. See ya.